Alright. Looks like everything is up and running for now. I've heard some people having trouble streaming Moto with the new facelifted client, but I guess we'll see when we get into it. But anyway, hello everybody. We are diving back into a format I have long forsaken. I think like sometimes like September or October was of 2018 was like the last time I played it. Before I was just like, I'm really not enjoying what I'm doing. I'm just gonna play a bunch of Legacy because Legacy is what I'm really enjoying. But Modern Horizons came out on Mudo yesterday, I think, and there's a card that I'm interested in. So I thought I'd give Modern at least a cursory glance to see if I enjoy the play patterns a little bit more. And then the card is Giver of Runes, Stepmom, affectionately referred to by a lot of the people who are familiar with, obviously, the the callback card Mother of Runes, a staple of Legacy Death and Taxes. So I was going to try this card out in various Death and Taxes archetypes to see. I don't know. I also just haven't played Modern in a while, so like I'm very unfamiliar with like the Modern landscape right now. What decks are like overwhelmingly present, what I should be on the lookout for, how I should shape my sideboard. So my sideboard is really throwing a lot of stuff at the wall and seeing what sticks. And I will probably, if I decide, hey, I want to play some more Modern, and maybe the sideboard and the main deck will get a little bit more honed. But for now, this is mostly just like my off-the-cuff ideas. And that is, there were always two main flex slots in Black-White Eldrazi Taxes. If you considered 23 land 4th Thalia to be stock, and then like the 4th Thalia was sometimes like a flex slot, and some people played 22 lands. So in order to make space for Giver of Runes, I cut a land, which I think is wrong. I think I still want to be playing 23, but I honestly like couldn't figure out what card I wanted to cut because all these cards are so like integral to the game plan. So I cut a land lazily. Dog's going wild outside, or not outside this room. But I'll probably eventually, as I play through this list, I will figure out what card I want to shave and play 23rd land again. And then I cut a Flicker Wisp. I'm not sure if that's right. I went back and forth between cutting like a Thalia, like a lot of the lists used to do, cutting a Flicker Wisp, or like cutting a Thought-Knot Seer. And like I don't know which one's right. And I think kind of like time will tell. Play patterns. I wanted to see how Giver of Runes affects matchups. That I changed the XJ Shark XJ Legacy Circuit. Hey, we used to play Modern once upon a time. But that's all I had. I also added Silent Clearance. I cut all of the Shambling Vents because I'm not sure you want any tap lands in your Giver of Runes Aether Vial deck now that you actually have more than exactly 4 turn 1 plays. Like having a Shambling Vents Giver of Runes hand really sucks. I don't know if that's right either. Like maybe you still want 1 or 2, but we're playing the new cycle and the Black-White cycle land. That is mostly covered. I don't think Plague Engineer is better than Pontiff that sticks out. Yeah, I don't think so either. That's the last thing I was going to cover. Plague Engineer was a card I was interested in figuring out over Pontiff. I think Pontiff, especially in a deck with both Flickerist and Displacer, is generally going to be a lot stronger. I think Plague Engineer has a chance of being better against like exactly humans, and that's something that's like not unnotable. Like the ability to have an ongoing effect. Seems like it might be powerful. I just wanted to figure it out. I think that Orzhov Pontiff is probably still correct, but wanted to try out new cards, you know. Modern Horizons hype stream and all that. Gideon was super clunky from pre-Hearts meta. Yeah, I thought about like Bitter. I was concerned with a blue-white matchup mostly. Blue-white matchup never felt horrible to me previously, but they obviously have a lot of new toys. I toyed between like playing Bitter Blossom again or just playing Gideons, but I went with some Gideons. It was just like, fuck it. We'll just play and see how bad the blue-white matchup feels or something. 3 Fulminators in the board. I did see that. I saw your 5-0 list last week, I think, right? Also, Comball, I think, gets a lot better with Giver of Runes, because it doesn't just like, oh, I'll drain you for 2 and then it'll die to Lightning Bolt or something. If you go like Giver into Comball against a lot of decks, it's very powerful, because you have the ability just to actually protect it now, with something other than like Eldrazi Displacer. But obviously, a lot of this was me looking at MTG Goldfish's like, hey, what is everyone doing in Modern right now? What does it look like? Because I don't fucking know. So yeah, that's about basically all I have to say about this deck. Let's just play some Magic. I haven't played Modern in forever, and we're probably gonna fucking die horribly. What's the Fulminary game plan? Just like Stone Rain, Blue White? You just go like Giver, or you just go Step on Thalia, like Fulminator you. I mean, yeah, I mean Fulminator obviously has niche versus Tron and Amulet, like the damping sphere matchups. But like, I think I wanted a better game plan against Blue White. I don't know how much I like the Stone Ring game plan. Well, let's play some. All right, this is a thing that I have to familiarize myself with. I don't know how. Okay, so I'm in. So this is the Modern Challenge. I assume this just sits up here every week. These things have ended. This has ended already. Yeah, League has completed. So this is the new combined Modern Leagues that exist with the altered prize payouts and stuff. Wait, what does this button do? Does this just take me to last week's undefeated decks? Probably. And then, ooh, that's cool. So you select your deck and you can see your list and stuff too. All right. The new sad prize payouts. I mean, I don't really care. I play like 4 leagues a week. You can have a lower win rate and go infinite, which is probably good for me in Modern, because I imagine the win rate of this deck won't be very high. It's definitely sad for the people that are like grinding out a bunch of money, like getting a bunch of chests and selling ticks and stuff. But anyway. What's up, Violin, a creature, lower voice engineer? Well, we're playing Modern right now. I've been playing Legacy for a long time, but we're dipping our toes back into Modern for a little bit, but stick around if you want to. What's Modern? Fair. Oh no, Moto, stop moving the windows. Alright, let's play this nonsense. The new payout? Yeah, 11 chests instead of like 16 or something. You get less play points, I think? This is exactly the same, right? You get your money back. Oh, wait. Yeah, you get money back in a chest. So it doesn't affect you until you get to 4150 territory. Alright. Let's figure out what the hell I'm doing. I need like to be able to pull up lists and open up like Modern Goldfish. Because I'm going to be like, play against Mono Red Phoenix. I'm just be like, oh, I don't know what's happening. What cards does this deck play? I don't know how to host people if I just got done streaming. There should be a host button, like right below the stream name. Not the stream name, like right below the bottom of the window. Violin, a creature. Thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. Alright, we won the die roll. Alright. Well, this hand seems pretty solid. The old Leonardo double Ghost Quarter hand. We're on the play. We have Aether Vial. Yeah, I'll keep this. Let's just Stone Rain my opponent into Oblivion. Wait, what the fuck is this? Yeah, read the title. We're playing Modern. Modern Horizons just came out. Let's play some Modern. Legacy D&D didn't get any new toys. I don't think it matters what land I play. I guess if I draw like a painless white source, I would have rather been Ghost Quarter. Also kind of obscures what I am a little bit more, but not really. Thoughtseize? Why did stack keep going down there? So, what's this? Death Shadow? Second Aether Vial, huh? I think that's worse than just playing out Arbiter. They just like have a fetch land, we just get them. And if they have a Fatal Push, We still have second Arbiter coming down the pipeline. Worst case is like Thoughtseize plus Fatal Push. I think I'd rather just get this down in case they have like fetch lands and stuff. Last time I played Modern heavily, Bantel Drowsy as my deck of choice, so it's been a while. Yeah, it's been definitely not as long for me, but it's been a solid like 9 months since I've played, so figure out what the hell I'm doing. Hoping we don't get Fatal Push Thoughtseized. Karn Narset couldn't ruin Modern as much as it was already such a train wreck. I've seen the blue-white list playing Teferi's Puzzle Box, which is kind of fucked up. Yeah, I'm sure with Modern Horizons coming out and War, like, still people, like, not completely tuning their deck from War coming out, I'm sure Modern is still rocky. Don't Thoughtseize me. Don't do it. I'll be very sad. Nice. Alright, well, we're just gonna Stoner my opponent twice here and play this Aether Vial. Alright, well, let's hope that gets it done. Got basic. We got a Thought Knot in 2 turns, which is solid. Oh man, I was really hoping to not draw 2. But I guess we can just Scholar and Thought Knot next turn, which is still a deal. Wizards lobbing sticks of dynamite into force every 2 months. I would be very surprised if they make every set. Like, War was very big and flashy for a reason. It was their big, in fact, impactful, climactic conclusion to, like, the Nico Bolas arc. Like, they wanted to do something really cool and flashy. Did I hit okay? Oh, no. Oh, they just conceded. We did it! They kept getting land drops. Don't know why they're just dead. Do I need a board for Death Shadow? Do I know? I mean, they just naturally had basic. What am I board for here? Board for blue-black something. I mean, this is probably good against whatever they're doing, right? If they're Death Shadow, it's good. If they're like a control deck, it's good. There's not really a blue-black, like, deck. Wait, they used a Scalding turn, right? Yeah, they used a Scalding turn. So it's not like Esper or something that just... These are final cards? What up?
Did she eat lunch at all?
Yeah.
Was it 2 sides of the bowl?
Yeah.
Okay, because there's still a lot of food left.
I think it's the latest talking this season. You've seen Graves automatic. Yeah, that was my initial thought when they like shocked Watery Grave and Inquisition me. I was like, Death Shadow? But like, what other Watery Grave, double Watery Grave decks exist? But they also just like had basic into basic after that, which I guess might have just been luck. But like, I don't know how heavily I'm supposed to board them if they're Death Shadow. I think these are good against like generic blue-black decks in total. And then, like, Plague Engineer just Acid Death Toucher is probably actually decent. And then, like, Rest in Peace is usually good against Death Shadow. Fatal Push. We boarded a lot of cards against Death Shadow. Huh. These ones are generically good. Cut my Stranglies. Oh, yeah, I was wondering what the new Curse Control toy was. Kess? Card that exists, I suppose. Don't think it makes just control that much better than it was previously. If they're Death Shadow, probably shave like 2 Scholars. Call it a day like this. But Scolar's good against like the control deck. I guess Scolar's mostly bad against the greatest control decks too, because they just have like Kolaghan's command and shit. Do I want fatal pushes? Do I want rips? We just didn't see anything. I think I will board a little bit conservatively for game 2. We're just gonna do this. And see how that goes. I'm main decking surgical. Yeah, I mean, fucking some of the deck, like blue white, just like has main deck surgical in it. Why not? Much worse than your Leon and Arbiter deck, of course. What's happening? We got Giver into nothing, into Displacer or Wisp. Put them all into 6. Can we afford to take off turn 2? We don't have that many 2s to hit in a handful of draws. We have like 10. Seems good enough. Guess we actually have a decent amount of hits because Temple also counts as a hit to make a 2-drop. Take Displacer or Giver, I would reckon. The Wisp is just like way worse without a Vial. It's like a 3-1 flyer. Yep. Ooh, that's fancy. Hey, second Giver. I'll take it. All right. The fact that they've just had Basic Island twice in a row without fetching makes me think that they're either not Shadow or this is just kind of a weird stroke of luck. Because Shadow only plays like the one Basic Island, right? I think they play 1 island, 2 swamps. Maybe they play 2 islands, 2 swamps. I forget. I don't know shit about Modern anymore. I used to be much better about the basic composition of decks because you kind of have to be when you're a Ghost Quarter deck. You have to be pretty familiar with the average number of basics, but that skill is very rusty. Yeah, with 2 Givers, they're basically Mother of Runes, assuming we actually get untap. 1 swamp, 1 island, yeah. Alright, they're not Shadow. They're a different deck. They're just... Hopefully we're not getting puzzle boxed next turn. That would be unfortunate. We're just going to slam combo, though. I probably shouldn't attack with 1. Liliana the Veil. Maybe we should attack with 1. I feel like we're going to get, like, Damnation. Why don't they take this Giver of Runes? I think I am going to attack this Narset. If they want to... Yeah, they can target the untapped Giver of Runes if they want with the removal spell, and then, like, the combo... But I think I want to get this thing damaged so that, like, if I get Damnation, they can't just minus it and keep their Narset around. I think I want to attack it with 1 Giver. Thanks, Hondo. I used to play Modern, guys. I streamed Modern in 2018, and it has happened. Okay, yeah, they're just sacking their Narset. So what are we playing against? Narset Liliana, just like black-white, or black-blue control, blue-white control. Liliana's Triumph, that's a combo with Liliana. Inquisition me. They can't take this Thought Knot, which is great. on. This sub is older than Lou. That's true. Thanks for the 6-month resub, Hondo. Appreciate it. Alright, so we could walk Thought Knot into like a counter spell here. I could play like Thalia, but I think I want to Thought Knot Seer this Liliana, the Liliana's Triumphant. Do they have like Mana Leak in their deck? Okay, they have Mana Leak in their deck. I think I want to be attacking with this Giver still. They can just Edict me at any time, which means that I'd have to sack one of these Giver runes anyway, and I don't have like the double Giver protection lock. So I think I want to start like dealing them more damage, especially because like combo is really pressuring their life total. Start to get Damnation now. They have to go to 5 to 6 than 4 though. Last Hope. That doesn't do anything. That doesn't even kill my Giver for us. You're just dead, right? You are completely locked out of casting spells now. I can just attack for 3 and then you're at 2. Good game. A situation where Giver is not straight up worse than Mom. Yeah, right? It is truly a miracle. Alright, well, yeah, you're at 2 and I have a combo in play, so that seemed like... I mean, I guess if either of the edicts just make me sack and Giver, and like it still doesn't do anything. But, alright. Sweet. I guess I'm recording that as blue-black control, because, it's like blue-black super friends. Narset, Lily, other Lily, Liliana's Triumph, Fatal Push, and, like, Thought Seizes. Alright, first recorded match of Modern in 2019. Blue-black control. I guess playing the day after like a big Modern set drops is probably not the best day for like testing against like actual decks. It's like I'm not going to see the meta decks because everyone wants to play with the new toys, right? All right. Oh, sick. These are hands. This is a legacy hand. Aether Vial, Mother of Runes, Thalia, Flicker Wisp. Yeah, let's go. Let's fucking go. To like cast a Thalia or a Tide Hollow Scholar, Violin, a Mother or a Giver of Runes, a Stepmom on end step. In before Nanny Tron. Yeah, we're just gonna go like Tron. Just like this hand doesn't matter at all. Neoform comboed. Alright, basic Island Servitors. Love it. Love to see it. Man, my Thalia's gonna get bolted when I play it this turn, isn't it? I want to get Thalia and Giver and play at the same time, but I think Thalia's still better play than Tide Hollow Scholar. Maybe they won't bolt it. You never know. Oh, blue-white control maybe? Alright. Oh yeah, this is just Phoenix, right? This is also why I wanted to... Man, if they then bolt the Giver, then I'll be sad. No, my Giver... Yeah, this is just Phoenix, right? Alright, so we can Sculler them in their draw step. We have 5 cards in hand. The Sculler's probably not long for this world, but like we just need this vial to start getting going with our actual magic cards. I don't think there's really any sense in Sculling them when they're tapped out. If they have a removal spell, they wouldn't use it anyway. So I'd rather just see more of their cards. This new eye looks like they upgraded to the PlayStation 1. Alright, wow. This hand sucks. This hand's very bad. But, I mean, this hand is very good as soon as they find a Faithless Looting, that's pretty terrifying. I kind of want to take this Ascension, but I kind of want to take a Sleight of Hand. So what's my plan next turn? I'm still not, like, Thought Seizing them again, unless I Flicker Wisp. Man, if they set it with my Aether Vial, I'll be very sad, actually. Can I do that? 1, 2... I think I actually set it with my Aether Vial, and I did miss a land drop. Maybe I just have to take the Set Adrift. They just, like, hit my Aether Vial here. That's so bad for me. Just let my opponent go. They'll probably play Ascension this turn. Oh, no, they're double sliding. I guess they're trying to find Faithless Looting to just, like, push my shit in. If they find, like, Faithless Looting, then looting into a land, I just get wrecked, right? Well, they just didn't hit a land. Interesting. That's good. That's a very good draw. Thalia is certainly strong here. Thing in the ice, sure. Not really scary. I mean, just block, which is mildly obnoxious. I think I need to leave my Val on 3, which is sad for this Thought-Knot Seer, but until I draw a colorless source to keep up Displacer mana, you protect my shit. I think I might want to, like, just flicker out their Steam Vents. How greedy is that? Probably not very greedy. I have just, like, blink access. Or if he's supposed to block there with Throw Strangler. Yeah, it seems like a little bit greedy. I only have 2 cards in hand, so, like, maybe not. But I don't know. I mean, Strangler's still just horrible for them, right? I just vial it in, eat the set with the Set Adrift, and then... Oh, I actually don't have another card to exile, but... Figure out both lands? Definitely not. I think I will flicker out their Steam Vents, though. Hey, we did it! Bullied Phoenix. Alright, how does this matchup go? Is this a Fatal Push matchup? Feels like it might be a Fatal Push matchup. Like, Thing in the Ice kind of scary? Not that scary with 7 blink effects in the deck, but... Also, this is a push matchup. It's definitely a combo matchup. Probably a Kaya matchup? Yeah, especially when they're on Pyromancer Ascension. I don't know. Okay, so I've heard mixed things on Rest in Peace against Phoenix. I've heard it used to be very bad, but now it's good again because they're on Pyromancer Ascension over Crackling Drake. So it does turn off like a normal number of the threats. Yeah, I was thinking 3 was too much. I was considering something like this. This is 8 cards though? What the fuck are the cuts? I guess like Leonard was probably not at its best versus the like... Yeah. It's probably like this as cuts. Why 3 Rip before any cages? I don't know. Rip seems really good against the. Rip just seems better against Dredge and stuff. -4 armor, -2 strangler, -1 score, -1. Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, Scholar is not good as good in like the 9,000 lightning bolt matchups. Kind of like TKS because it's unboltable. Cage probably unboltable. Yeah, it doesn't. Dredge has shenanigans now, right? I think I'll be okay with this. Oh, I guess if I'm hedging for Neoform, then I'd play a cage. Yeah. Yeah, this looks okay. I hope you guys can all hear the dog barking for my great audio content. Alright, this hand is very bad. Alright, this hand is pretty bad, but definitely keeping. Oh yeah, second land, I'm in for it. It's top deck like Giver of Runes into Eldrazi Temple or something. Yup. We're just gonna jam the Thalia into Lightning Bolts. Oh man, we top deck the Giver. I think we're still supposed to jam this Thalia into Lightning Bolts. Now we just want to draw a land for this Displacer. I assume they have something. Holy shit, they don't have anything. What a wonderful world. Oh, fuck yeah. Let's fucking go. This seems like a good board state. I would reckon this is a good board state. You drew vote. Yeah, I literally said, hey, let's draw Giver into third land. Wow, this is not what I was expecting out of Phoenix, that's for sure. But we'll just pro-red the combo, I guess. And then next turn we'll have Displacer plus Displacer activation or Flicker Wisp. The combo with Thalia. I think the combo is more important because I can protect it some more. So it just like drains them a bunch. But maybe I need the Thalia to like to still gum up their works. But like they didn't have anything. They just like pass with 3 mana and did nothing. I don't know. Could go either way. Giver. I could cast Giver here to try to get it online and use the Flicker Wisp to protect the combo. Or I could just pass with access to both Displacer and Wisp. I think I just want to try to get the Giver back online. We have 4 cards in hand, though. Yeah, let's go Giver. I guess I could attack. No, I can't even bluff Strangler. Could have like attacked pre-combat, but I think they would have blocked. They blocked game 1. Metamorphose, sure. I assume all my cards are getting bounced. Which I guess is a reason to not play the Giver. I guess I could also flip the thing in the ice if I need to. So let's just kind of like wait and find out, right? Thought Scour. Am I supposed to like just flicker the thing right now with this trigger on the stack? Gives them access to killing the combo, but like really make sure that they can't just flip this thing in the ice. Or can I like afford to wait for another spell? I don't want them to like cast an instant and bounce my board. I think that's kind of obnoxious. Yeah, let's wisp it. Like this combo has done a lot of damage to my opponent. Sounds like dog's not going very well. I'm gonna go check on that. Be right back. While my opponent does that. I have no more plays, right? Yeah. I'm F6. You good? Alright, everything seems okay. Oh, we're angering now? That's sad. Second anger? Really? Oh. That sucks. Man, does Phoenix play Anger of the Gods? Is that like a card that I should actually be aware of? Yeah, Path Deck sounds good here. Alright, I might actually just path this Arclight Phoenix, since I can like tap down this thing. I have 3 cards in hand. This thing is much scarier. We're at 28. We gain so much life off the combo. Maybe I care less about this Phoenix than I do about the thing flipping and becoming a 7-8. No. I'm gonna path the bird. I don't know if I'm gonna put in this displacer. I think I might just not, and just use the displacer to flicker this thing in the ice down later. When it starts to get closer to flipping. Thalia. Sure, I'll cast with Thalia. Thalia does not seem very excellent against my opponent having 6 lands in play, so I don't really care if this thing gets bolted or whatever. Assume this thing is probably flipping. Well, we only have 3 cards in hand, though. 4. I think just like chain cantrips, but take 7 and flicker it. Just like not a big deal. Saheeli. Interesting. Interesting. I can just clear the Saheeli, right? Oh no, I can't double blink next turn, so I can't tap out the thing. I'll kill the Servo, though. This definitely forces my hand on Displacer. Alright, I don't know what I want to draw, but I want it to be good. I guess like Flicker Wisp would be insane, right? Then I get to clear the Saheeli. Silent Clearing is not nothing, but also not something, since I think I want to activate Displacer. Do I just attack with both as a Healy? Do I let them block with the Servo? Or do I just kill the Servo? I think I just kill the Servo and leave up the Blink. Like, I assume there's going to be a Servo next turn as well. thing can't flip, right? Yeah, like if they copy that thing, I guess it can't flip because copies of dual-sided cards don't flip. Alright, well, I only have 2 cards in hand. Hopefully they don't just like chain cantrips and murder me. That would be unfortunate. Attack there is very weird. Are we doing like 3rd angered? I don't think I'm going to blink this servo. I don't think it's worth the 1 damage. That's a really weird attack. I can try to clear the Saheeli, assuming their last card is an interactive spell. Ooh, Kaya, though. Kaya doesn't do a whole lot on this board state yet, but if I play Kaya, I can start ticking it up. I can only put the Saheeli to 1. It's dangerous if they get like chain cantrips. Both the things are at 4. Notably, putting the Saheeli to 1 isn't like. Just keep the Ascension in check. Yeah, I mean, probably exile like Manamorphose Bolt or something. I think I like the Kaya more and just put the Saheeli to 1. If my opponent chains off 4 spells with 1 card in hand currently, then that's bad news because my Kaya dies and I take a bunch of damage, but we can still rebuild from that. I think I'm game for this Kaya. Exile, Manamorphose, and Bolt. If they draw a Bolt, they can like clear the Kaya with the servo, but then that's a Bolt that's like not going at my Displacer, so I think that's okay. This Kaya also does just threaten to kill them, right? It's like they have 2 turns to answer this Kaya or they die, or like deal a damage. So they're 12 from all those. Third deck listing, cardboard life. Oh right, I never updated cardboard life. Oops. Thanks for that. I'll update that right now. Modern, black, white, Eldrazi taxes. Alright. That should be good. What do we got here? Arclight Phoenix? 5 mana. I'm scared. Set Adrift. Oh, that's less scary. Maybe it's supposed to be Serum Manamorphose. Yeah, maybe. It doesn't really. That's like a better case. So now we just can't attack at all. But now they have no cards in hand, so they need to draw like a chain of cantrips, and we're just gonna, I think, replay the Kaya now. Give me for 1. These things being on 3 is certainly concerning, to say the least. I think replaying the Kaya is fine. Kill the Serum Visions and like a Thought Scour. I doubt the Set Drift is more like a 1-of. Attacking is pointless into an army of 04s, so hopefully I don't get buried by the Saheeli that I decided not to answer that turn. Alright, well that's good news. That's also good news. Now this Kai is just lethal next turn. Assuming all goes well. Which, of course, they could just chain cantrips. But Serum Vision's a bad cantrip to try to chain, because you get to draw a blind card and then scry 2. They need to hit runner, runner, runner. It's only 9, right? Isn't it double? Doesn't it, like, double the damage? Oh, only equal to the number of cards? Oh, I thought it was, like, way more than that. Well, maybe they're not dead. Wow, this card sucks. Why do people play this card? It's not, hopefully not going to do it. I think rather than killing servos, I need to be resetting things in the ice. What did they scry? What did they do with the scry? Should I be concerned next turn? They topped, which that is definitely scary. Which means they could definitely flip these things next turn. I can only blink one, untap, blink another, and I can block one. Yeah, I don't need to be killing servos, because if one of these things flip, all the servos will die. But violating in this other... could also like cycle this clearing maybe, but yeah, we'll put in this other displacer. So now we can cycle a clearing. So I can actually prevent this Kaya from getting hit, right? Because only one of these things, or I can like blink another thing and I can chump block a thing with a displacer. So I could just plus this again and try to like lethal them. Or close to lethal them. I think that's the play. Actually, that's probably not the play. That was maybe not a good decision. Maybe I just wanted to 9 them. Because that means like one displacer hit is lethal. Like if they flip a thing, these displacers get a lot closer to being able to just kill them. Whereas if something goes wrong, if they like cantrip into bolt or something. Oh, this is just looting, flashback looting even. Flips the things. Didn't you crack the clearing before making a decision? What could I have drawn? Maybe like a Flicker Wisp? Probably. I was thinking that my mana was guaranteed to be tied up. But yeah. I could have drawn like Rip and just killed them, right? Aria of the Flame? Interesting. That doesn't seem good against a Flicker Wisp deck. I could be wrong. So this is flashback looting. But they can only cast one more spell, so we should be fine. So we can let these flip, bounce the displacer back to my hand, because I can just put it back in and blink one Awoken Horror and block the other. Right? I guess I could just draw to see if I draw like Flicker Wisp. No, it should land. This is fine. Now they're exactly dead to the Kaya unless they have a Lightning Bolt as their last card, right? Because they flashback the looting. Uh-oh. They found a bolt as the last card. That's not good. Oh, magmatic sinkhole. Well, that could have just hit the Kaya pretty badly. Now they have to clear the Kaya. Well, let's blink one. Yeah, I think I was definitely supposed to cash in the Kaya for 9. Does it get stronger than other decks in the meta? I mean, probably not stronger than other decks in the meta, but it did get stronger. The addition of Giver of Runes. Well, they had just enough cards for Magmatic Sinkhole, too. I probably need to blink again and not play this Thalia. They have 0 cards in hand, so. I definitely fucked that up, though. Because, like, if they're flipping the thing in the ice next turn, so it's dangerous to try to keep my Kaya alive, and if they're flipping the thing in the ice, their defenses go way down in terms of, like, trying to sneak in the last 3 points of damage. They don't seem to fear me blocking with a 3/3. What is the stack you moving down? Declare blocks. Blink your Woken Horror. It's been a tricky game. Hopefully we don't have to go to game 3 because I've been burning a lot of time here. Oh, they're just gonna flip the thing so their servos are dying, so that was just a suicide attack. Sure. Dealing with 3 things with the Displacer is tricky, to say the least. Are we just going off here? Can't beat these Power Mancer's Ascensions, right? But they have, like, very little in terms of getting the second counter currently. They're not making another Woken Horror. These ones are set at 2. I think the thing that makes a difference with catching Kaya is the power of any top deck Flicker Wisp. Yeah, and also there's the power of, like, Eldritch Displacer could definitely have, like, snuck in 3 damage. On, like, not that turn because they had, like, the sinkhole and stuff, but they went with the Thalia over the Giver. Giver's really bad when they're just bouncing every creature to my hand every turn. Though Thalia is also just bad against 9 lands in play. It's interesting how little, yeah, the ceiling just didn't do fucking anything. Giver makes me not take a damage, notably. I don't think it matters. I think all my creatures just getting bounced, right? Maybe I just want to cycle this clearing. Yeah, maybe I'm actually just cycling this silent clearing to find something else. Like not casting this Thalia, because it's just going to go back to my hand. Hey, another Displacer, that's not bad. I don't think that this current state of affairs favors me, though, because my mana's all tied up in, like, dealing with a bunch of things on the ice. They're going to, like, hit me for 1 again here. Tied with both the servos, because the servos don't matter when their things are constantly flipping. Oh. Not suiciding the servos this time. Interesting. What's up, Fanny Pack? Path to Exile. That's definitely useful. Which means this is a Giver turn, not a Thalia turn. This means I can actually start, like, making some headway through these things in the ice. Concerned about these Pyromancer Ascensions, though. I'm also concerned about my clock for the game 3. They are thawing and going back into the ice a lot. Freezer burned things in the ice. Alright, we got the double displacers going on. We start attacking. Ooh, fatal push, that's even better. Do I need to attack the Saheeli? I think I don't. Maybe I do. I'm gonna attack them. Double block? Are they gonna gut? They can't gut shot me. I have a displacer activation and a giver of runes. They're baiting you for third anger. I mean, I could have used the. I was wondering if I wanted to displace my displacer or give her it. I think I wanted to give her it. Definitely was not. I'm not playing around the third anger like at any point. 3 anger is really something that they have. There's a lot of Pyromancer Ascensions. This could get bad once they find a Manamorphose or a Gut Shot. I think I'm just blinking a Servo out of the way. That just kills it forever. They could use this opportunity and like bolt a displacer. A braid a displacer, okay. Giver's better system. Yeah, in case they start to go off next turn. Yeah, I wanted to keep my displacers around. Maybe that activation was greedy. Unsure. So I have 2 activations or a Thalia. I'm not sure which is actually better. I think it's 2 activation. Maybe it's Thalia. Thalia just gets more pressure on the board. Can't attack this turn though. 2 activations is better. I need to stop thinking and start doing. I think I want the Thalia since I'm blinking this thing in the ice this turn because it's at 2 counters and that's like mildly concerning. Blink the thing and attack. That was the other option, right? I guess if I was blinking the thing, I should have attacked. Yeah, because I just said I was tied up, like I was like guaranteed blinking this thing, so I should have blinked the thing and attacked. Yeah, that's correct. Ooh, Fatal Push is great. Maybe I should kill the Saheeli. Yeah, I should probably have blinked a... I don't even know. I just don't know which way is up and which way is down at this point. This has been a weird game. Ignore Saheeli forever. I think I attacked it once. Right, that's why it's at 1. Manamorphose. Oh, that's very bad. This could get very bad. I think I need to... I should probably Fatal Push this thing in the ice before things get how wild. But yeah, now they're they have 2 Ascensions online. That could get very dicey very quickly. I need to kill them. Yeah, just copies, okay. they're just gonna like cast it. Oh wait, that does nothing. Yeah, fuck that Arclight Phoenix. Doesn't this have to attack? Why'd you cast this now? I'm at 22 life. Oh no, it doesn't. It doesn't have to attack. What is this shit? Fuck Phoenixes. Yeah, I'm horrified right now. Don't you worry. Well, this is a horrible draw. I think I need to clear this Saheeli now, because they can just go wild. I think I need to blink a servo and attack. Do I have to send both? That's so much damage lost, though. I'm too indecisive. Nope. We're attacking face. That's been the plan the whole time. We're gonna keep attacking face. I could have blinked both and got them down to 2, right? And then tried to give... Yeah, tried to sneak in the damage like that. Yeah, now they get like 3 Serum Visions. Yeah. I assume we're pretty dead here now, because we couldn't answer their Ascensions. Is there any way to just... I want to F6, but I want to react if I want to use Giver, but F2 doesn't do that. F2 is just giving me priority back every time something new goes on the stack, which is all these copies. I wonder if I'm just supposed to concede, considering they just Ancestral Recalled with Scry 2 in between each draw. And as soon as they cast another one, they just like get to triple copy everything. There are 16 cards in library. Is there any like feasibility of us milling them out? Probably not. Sure, I tried to F6 through like the second, like the half of that thing resolving. It was just like a bolt, yeah. What's up, Dead Tree? Wait, both the bolts are targeting this? Wait, did I let this resolve? No, I didn't. Oh no, this one's targeting the Giver. And this one's targeting. Okay, so. We're gonna pro-red this Displacer, so it definitely lives through the turn. But flickering this Giver does nothing because they haven't targeted anything with the second bolt, so this Giver is just dead. But then the second bolt might go after the Thalia? I don't think I care about the Thalia. Maybe I do, because they're at 5, but they're just gonna have so many things in the way. I have a second Thalia in hand. Yeah, I think I just let it go. I think I started to point Scours at you. But they have to just draw 3 cards off their Scours, too, and they're already down 2 Scours at least. Like, they might mill themselves. Am I supposed to, like, blink this Arclight Phoenix and just F6? I'm gonna blink this Arclight Phoenix and F6. Just to save myself on time. If they kill me, but they are, like, drawing 3 cards every time they cast a spell here. Soon to be drawing 4 cards as soon as they get this third Ascension up. Yeah, they're just gonna like draw 6 cards here. I guess if they make like they only played 2 Phoenixes, right? Yeah, so like they could make 2 Phoenixes with this Faithless Looting. Yeah, and then like maybe that's how I die. If they just like this is the last spell they cast, and like bolt my face maybe. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. this is their plan. They've realized that they're going to mill out. I think that's lethal. Yeah. That was a fun game, though. We're probably going to time out for game 3, but it was fine. It's definitely interesting. Definitely made like a lot of mistakes. Like, ulting the Kaya was just like, really, not ulting the Kaya was really bad. As were a couple of other things. Stacking other Aether Vial triggers when you're low on clock is, yeah, it's the worst. I hate how they just like broke the auto stacking and just never fixed it. Plague Engineer good enough against the Healy? Probably not. Doesn't like do anything. We just want to kill them because we have like 3 minutes on clock. Tempted to just like bring in Arbiters to try to like cheese wins, but it's probably not a great plan. Plan is probably just to like curve out really well and not have an Aether Vial hand so we don't time out. Consider bringing Singleton Strangler. Yeah, Singleton Strangler could be useful for like getting rid of their other permanents in tandem with like Flicker Wisp and stuff. This hand's probably decent in a different world. In a world where I have more clock, I might have kept that hand. Bottom. How many silent clearing are we running? I'm playing 3 currently. I'm also on 22 lanes, which is almost assuredly incorrect. But I was just way too lazy to figure out what the optimal cut was. I should have just cut the Aether Vials for like creatures so I didn't burn down my clock. There's an there's like an F6 until end step button, right? I forget I don't know what button that is though. Something like Thalia. Nice. Yep. No. Bad time to flip that click up. You gonna left click and do that too? Oh, okay. And F2 is F's like pass priority until your opponent does gives you priority. Living the dream here. Yeah, it's certainly the dream. Alright, so they can't cast anything else this turn, other than Gut Shot, which so I guess I can't F6 still. Discard land Sinkhole, sure. That's pretty good. I think I'm taking my Vial before just to get that into play. My Vial isn't very important right now. This thing's flipping next turn, though. Discard Blood Moon. Blood Moon is not fast enough, I guess. I'm gonna take this Vial up and feel like an idiot. They do have to take a bunch of damage to flip this thing, though, and then the Thought Knot might be able to just finish them. Of course. Just draw the Temple every time. When am I supposed to Thought Knot them? Think still in... No, not in draw step. I'm supposed to actually cast this. So if they flip thing, I can Violet in. So actually the Vial being on 4 isn't terrible. Bolt target the Thalia. I should give her runes it. Make them pay more mana next turn. They'll be one off of lethal with the Thought Knot, though. Oh, God. I have to take this as a Braid, though. Both of them flip, and I'd rather them cast the Manamorphose. But I can play the Cabal, and they'll be at 1, and then we should be okay, right? That's annoying. They're no longer at 1. But no, they can't. They fucked up. They can't cast the Manamorphose. I mean, they didn't fuck up that badly because they don't need to do that yet. But now, no, I can pro-blue my Thought Knot, right? Give me a second all the time. I wasn't supposed to take the Serum Visions. I'm playing Cabal next turn. I'm stupid. They can't cast the Serum Visions. But the Giver of Runes should lock it up. I can just give her plus Cabal next turn. We'll take 7. That should be game. That's how we do it. Oh, God. Man, Cabal is sick with Giver of Runes. At least I made one good decision when I was building a sideboard. It was like, wow, Cabal Giver of Runes is busted. Anyway. Thank you all the time for the 14-month resub. We are playing Modern. Just for you, here's your attention. We won our game with like 50 seconds left on the clock after fucking up that game too. Gotta shake off all the Modern rust. Yeah, they'd have to top deck like multiple Arclights, right? No, they were at 1, right? And they're just dead. If they cast Arclight Phoenix, I can just attack with the Giver and they're dead. Attack with Giver, Cabal, and Thought Knot. And then they just die. Ooh-wee. That was fun. I enjoyed that. Gear of Runes is very good against the Phoenix deck, it seems like. Especially like just the Giver of Runes plus combo synergy, like it's just really, really taxing. Won games 1 and 3. Should have definitely won game 2. I think if I just ulted the Kaya instead of doing anything else, it just like gets a lot easier. Just putting him to 3 with like 2 displacer, the ability to have 2 displacers, like eventually I'm going to be able to sneak in 3 damage. That play was not good. Sand is decent. It's got turn 2 Thought now when I draw it. Ooh, burn. Oh, nope. Mono Red Phoenix? Could be Blue Red Phoenix. Looks like probably Mono Red. Engineer or Pontiff's the Heresy. I just wanted to try it out. I think Pontiff's definitely still better in your Flicker Wisp. Oh god, do I have to take 1 billion damage to cast a Thought or a Tide Hollow? I don't think so. I don't think I want to take 3 damage just to cast a Tide Hollow Scalar on turn 2 rather than turn 3. But anyway, yeah, I just wanted to test out Engineer. I think it might be better versus exactly humans, so I'm curious. Just getting arc lighted and what seems like it. Nothing else, just pass the turn. They got nothing. Oh, well, alright, well, I'm glad I didn't decide to take 8,000 damage. Let's just top deck Thoughtness here. That's not good against this deck at all, is it? I guess I'll just have to cast it to get bodies on board, but we're so low. I'm probably pretty dead here. Can't really beat the turn 2 Phoenix draws on the draw. Grab a second Phoenix. We're going to 8. Oh, they're just going to like double gut shot me? Jesus. Alright, yeah. Yeah, you're just like never beating these draws, right? Let's get some information out on the back door. Just put in this Tide Hollow to see more stuff. Actually, I don't really care. I technically could be on mono white with the start. Yeah, maybe I need some aggro tools. Alright, I gotta see these mono red lists. I don't know what these mono red lists look like. Mono red Phoenix. Is it just like burn with Phoenix? Yeah, pretty much. Have a bunch of burn spells. Okay, they have idiots. They have Swiss Spear and Soul Scar Mage. Okay, so you do want Fatal Pushes and stuff still. You want Rest in Pieces. Probably the Bedlam Reveler and Phoenix. And Finale of Promise. And probably Lava Dart. Oh god, they're a Blood Moon deck. We're fucked. Alright, so we're just like boarding the same. Leon Arbor sucks dick. Leon Arbor is real bad against the 18 Mountain deck, that's for sure. Snap cutting the Arbiters. Wasteland Strangler definitely is a lot better against like the Piddlers, the 1/2s. What sucks here though? I think we just want to be faster, but Thought-Knot's also just a house because they're a bull deck. They have a pile of gut shots, but it's probably not a reason to board out Thalia. It might be a reason to board out Flicker Wisp. Although Flicker Wisp Strangler synergy is very good, but looking at their removal, they have a bunch of Forked Bolts and gut, and they have like 3 Forked Bolt, 3 Gut Shot, and I feel like I don't want Flicker Wisp. If I just want Rest in Peace. I don't think Plague Engineer is any good. Oh man, I've never strangled a light up the stage card. Man, I hope that comes into play. That's dope. think I want yeah, the rip seems a little bit narrow. Like Finale of Promise, Phoenix, and Bedlam Reveler. But their Phoenix, like, you are dying because of their, like, fast Phoenix draws, like, because my opponent turned 2 Phoenix me. Oh, yeah, and Flashback's looting. Okay, yeah, I'm fine with this. What's the cut? A Thought Knot, maybe? Maybe a Strangler? Maybe a Displacer? Displacer is just kind of a late game card. This doesn't feel like a late game matchup. Let's go like that. Maybe we should just board on all 3. Just because this matchup seems like it goes a lot faster than the blue-red version. Oh man, where were you when I had my double Eldrazi Temple hand? Not that it mattered. This hand sucks. This hand also sucks, but we'll have to do, I guess, on 6. I don't think I want this 8th draw. I think I really want to draw a Tidehollow Scholar, or at least like a Thalia or something. Take a bunch of damage. Caves of Koilos, such a good Magic card. I can put the stops I'm familiar with back on there. Man, am I supposed to block this? They just have gut shot. That's so bad. I don't think I'm supposed to block this. That's horrible. I hate that. Yeah, this sucks. Hopefully they like light up the stage next turn and give me a thing to strangle. Yeah, like attack me. Alright. Fourth bolt, sure. My thing's dead. Now light up the stage. Attack me and then light up the stage, please. Yes. Yes. What? Ooh. Well, that's a Magic card. Unfortunately, I don't think it's going to live. Huh, well, that is a Blood Moon. That's very bad. I can't beat that, can I? And if I take the Blood Moon, they can just Fork Bolt Faithless Looting, like, just fuck me up. Wow, this fucking sucks so much. We're so dead. Yeah, this matchup feels very bad. Like, super aggressive Blood Moon deck. This matchup does feel absolutely rancid. They're just going to flatten me. Faithless Looting, Fork Bolt my Tidehollow, get back the Blood Moon for next turn, and have a Phoenix in play. Probably have to Ghost Quarter myself for planes. Yeah. Day 7. We feel pretty dead here. You will take the Fork Bolt since you have a White Source and Ghost Quarter. Yeah, probably. They also have a Lightning Bolt, so probably does not really end up mattering. But I did think of that. I forgot I hadn't played my land that turn. Yeah, this matchup on a very, very low sample size does not feel good. Feels much better when you're dirtling around with like cantrips that don't do anything versus like Combals and Thalias. Might need to revisit the sideboard to assess that matchup. Play some like core Firewalkers or at least Burned and Force Shenders or some stupid shit like that. Also a very cursory glance. Like, we had to mold a 6 and, like, kept a really clunky 6. And we just, like, kind of got bodied by a very hot draw in game 1. It's like, there's definitely more of a sample size to be had, for sure, as well. We're on the draw. Well, let's be greedy. Marsh Flats. What deck is a Marsh Flats deck in this format? We're being Thoughtseize? No. Oh, wait. Some Dredge, right? Is this the Hogar? Hogak? What's that card called? That deck. Hogak. Yeah, that's the one. Well, let's hope they don't murder my face in one turn. Put the shields down on holding up a Path to Exile, but I don't think holding up Path to Exile does anything against this deck, right? Not until they're, like, hitting you in the face with the 8/8, at least. Strangler seems really terrible in this matchup. I'm not gonna lie. Much like the Dredge matchup, most of the cards are exiling you don't really want to put back in their graveyard. Didn't sack the Neonate. Oh, there's the Neonate sack. Oh, it's Vengevine. Some of these iterations do have Vengevine. I'm like actually not sure which is like the best like iteration of this deck because it's definitely very new and people are testing. But I'd rather leave a path. I can't leave a path into an Altar of Dementia, can I? Fuck. That's not good. I just sacked the Vengevine. So I guess I just cast my Leonin Arbiter. Yeah, this is bad. Army of Thalia, thanks for the 11-month resub. Lol Modern. That's... I'm actually kind of enjoying myself a little bit, at least for now. I just think this game is kind of a wash. Our hand panned out, like, we're ripping lands at least. What was this Giant planning in for? Godless Shrine? Yeah, I cut the Godless Shrine and I cut the whatever they're called, Shambling events for them. Or just double Dark Blasting my guy. That's fine. It's less fine. Oh man, you can sack it and then fetch and get it back. Oh wow. Oh fuck. Hang on. Suddenly not fine, guys. Things got out of hand very quickly all of a sudden with that mill too. I can't even strangle my own thing because there's nothing in exile. Perfect. Yeah, for sure. We're so dead. Suddenly, this is very bad. Yeah, you just, like, keep doing this, right? And then they also get all their Vengevines back. Do I concede? I feel like I probably concede. All right. Winnable. Yeah, no, we'll be fine. Don't worry about it. All right, so we definitely want Rips. We probably want Kaya. It's definitely too slow, but, like, it's better than nothing. Hogak with 2 bridges just, like, you can mill yourself infinitely, right? Or 2 bridges and the the altar, right? Damping Sphere, they didn't like cast a lot, right? Like I guess you repeatedly cast Hogak, but like it makes them exile and delve an extra card every time, I guess. But they weren't casting that much. I don't know. I don't feel like this is a Damping Sphere matchup. Could be wrong. Definitely feels like maybe this is a Wasteland Strangler matchup just based on how horrifying bridges are. They can delve instead of pay. Wait, is this how this works? Each spell player cast costs 1 more to... Yeah, I think so. That's how Thalia attacks works, so I assume that's how Damping Sphere attacks works. Put in Stony Silence, turn off their altar, get them. Do they have, like, actual interaction? I feel like I can cut all my givers, right? Yeah, actually look at this deck. Yeah, the sideboard is Thoughtseize, Nature's Claim, Assassin's Trophy type stuff. So yeah, that is not something I really like. I don't think I need Giver. How many fetches do they have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't think Leon River is that good. Maybe it's okay enough on the play. Just try to get them if they're mana light. Fail Push kills exactly Carrion Feeder. Probably not worth it. Push to kill my own stuff? Oh, maybe Push is worth it. If Push kills Carrion Feeder and my own stuff. And I don't think I want Combo, but maybe I do. I guess they have Dark Blasts too, but maybe I do want my Givers. I'm taking too long. I don't know what to cut. Panic. Panic. I don't think this is a Wisp matchup. Cut pads. Pads seems like kind of important. I guess shading pads can be okay. I'll go like that. We'll reassess if we get to a game 3. I'm very bad at like boarding on the fly against decks that I just have no experience against. Gravecrawler, I guess, is another card to path, but you don't really want to path. I think I am supposed to cut Arbiters. That seems fine. Wait, didn't I cut these? God damn it, Moto. I definitely hit it. Now we're just going to lose. We don't have any of our graveyard hit in. Thanks, Moto. Moto really has my back, I guess. That's kind of tilting. Yeah, I think it honestly is probably because of like the video showing the timer rest at 2 seconds when you submitted. Yeah, could probably file for comp. It's probably because of the like I've heard that the like just the client is lagging a little bit more with the new facelift. So like it was probably like it lagged enough so like I didn't get my 2 seconds in or whatever. Oh, there's a Hogak. Am I supposed to play Thalia or Arbiter? I think I'm supposed to play Thalia. Prevents like Altar from coming down and stuff. Arbiter prevents fetch lands though. I'm gonna play Thalia and just get Dark Blasted. We're so dead. We have none of our graveyard hidden. Like, I'm pretty sure this is exactly like the Dredge matchup, where you're just, like, never going to win a game 1, and we're just playing a game 1, except my opponent boarded. Looting. Man, I wish I could, like, cast a Rest in Peace. Vengevine and Bridge. If nothing in exile, we can't break the bridge. We have Thought Knot them. I'll take that. They have an Assassin's Trophy. I probably need to take that. Man, I really wish I had fucking arbitered them when their hands all fetch lands. Probably need to take this trophy, though. You use your second play to break the ridge. Yeah, probably don't want to do it yet, especially because they don't have an altar in play, but do get a thing off of Neonate here. Oh, wait. Oh, they drew a bridge. Oof. What's doing the rest of their hand? Oh, no, they drew a new card. Wait, how did this Finch always here? Double Earth here would be so hot. Yeah, I wish this Arbiter was one of the cards I boarded in. Ugh. Wow, this is quite the surmountable board. Actually, yeah, Wisp and Arbiter would have. Oh, no, I didn't cut the Arbiter. Wisp would have been a sideboard card. I think I should have cut the Arbiters, though. I don't think they're worth it. Hey, Hogak. Yeah, I feel like we probably concede. And then file for comp and complain to Moto. Go back and watch the clip. It's a little bit frustrating because I was actually curious on like how this matchup actually like goes. I feel like it is very similar to Dredge, where you just need to slam your graveyard hate or you will die. Hogak also has Tremble for some reason. Yeah. We like break bridges with Thalia. Draw a path for this Hogak. Do I really want to keep playing, though? That's the real question. It's like, this matchup suddenly became unwinnable once it hadn't boarded. It doesn't matter. Hogak and Vengeminder are just gonna punch me in the face, though. It's gonna laugh if you accidentally process bridge. I've been around the block a couple times. Probably like flashback this looting. Or they just like, I guess they probably didn't want to recast Grave Crawlers instead, right? We're at 3. On the block so many times to the sideboard. Yeah, gotta give my opponents the edge. Thought I'm not done before I go down. Let's take a look. What you got? Alright, let's see. Well, that one's disappointing. I'll definitely blame Moto for that one. Moto? Oh, there we go. That's definitely one of those Dredge-esque matchups where you're just never, ever, ever winning game 1, and then game 2 you need to find your hate. Maybe less resilient than doesn't face of hate, but you're on Goldfish faster. Yeah, I agree with that assessment. I think they're worse against like rest of pieces and stuff, but they also are kind of horrifying. I can't like picture turn 2 that just like goes buck wild for them. Like the Stitcher supplier into sack it to the altar? No, because then you can't get zombies still. I'm trying to picture a thing that like outraces Rest in Peace. Feed her into double Stitcher. That seems like very unrealistic though. This guy sucks. Nope. Humans? Wow, this hand sucks against you. Wait. Are we playing as the zombie deck? Do I need to go to Sam Black's Twitter? It's like the Mono Black zombie list I saw. Looting into altar? What is... I mean, that doesn't do anything until turn 3, though, right? I'm trying to picture hands that can outrace a Rest in Peace without hate. Time to search Sam Black on Twitter. Is he the one that, I think he was the one that posted like the random ass Mono Black zombies list. Let's rip a land, please. That's not a land. Here, wait, no, wait, yes. Wait, no, different list. Okay, found the actual list. JK, this one's splashing blue. Now they can hit a Dredger or have Hogak or Bloodghast. So that's not, well, like, I guess looting away a Dredger into turn 2 altar. No, that doesn't get things on the board. Like, they can't Hogak you, right? Until they get zombies. And to get zombies, they need to lose a creature. Lose a creature, they need to have like a Bloodghast, because they need a free recurring threat. Or something that they put into play on turn 1. Oh, this is going poorly. Hogak has Delve and Convoke. Yeah, but you need creatures in play to convoke it out. You can't just delve for all of it, because that's color costs. Just 3-1 to modern to dictate the infantry. So nice! You're playing taxes, right? I think I saw on Twitter. Alright, so we need to take this vial up to 3, right? We don't have anything in exile, so we can't strangle anything. Yet. But we're much more likely to be able to cast 2 drops. Yeah, their explosive hands have to involve Vengevine or like real nut draws. Well, that's horrifying. This isn't even a zombie! Fuck is this deck? Oh shit, I will 100% block this first strike. Please attack. Oh, damn it. They found the line. This needs to take 9,000 mana. This is basically free, so I'll block this one, I guess. The black cards I own is about to push my shit in. Wait, this has a trigger? Fuck. We're losing so much life. God, I don't know any of these goddamn cards. What's our best draw here? Like, nothing, because we can't activate this Thought Knot with anything. Or activate this Strangler with anything. No, our best draw is Eldrazi Temple. This is just straight up blue-black zombies. Eldrazi Temple means we can, like, Flicker Wisp and Strangle. And that's, like, pretty backbreaking. That is very not what I wanted. I think we're just dead. But we're being on the draw with a Molda 6 1-lander and never hitting a second land drop. Like, I think with, like, a slightly different game, we would have probably been fine. That's a lot of drain. Maybe shaving the 20th. I mean, maybe sample size of this exact game isn't like the best indicator, but So how does this attack work out? Can we possibly survive? If we flicker us out this diagraph, we're still losing a life every time a creature dies, and the Gravecrawler's dying, and the Mutavault's dying. And our thing is dying, so we would die. We'd Flicker Wisp out the Mutavault and just block the Gravecrawler, and then we'd take 3, go to 2, and we're probably just dead next turn, since we can't Wrath them anyway. And I'll just concede. We're not beating this board. It's a weird-ass list, though. I think we're probably pretty favored here. Kaya actually seems good. They have sticky 1-drops. Rest in Pieces maybe seem okay. Yeah, because it turns off all the dice triggers as well as oh man, Plague Engineer, get him. I imagine these fail players have to be good. How many rips do we want? Do we just want 2? Let's start at 2 and see how the sideboard map looks. Probably just want to cut all of these, though. Well, that works perfectly. Just a tribal creature matchup, just always cut all your Arbiters and Thalias. Thalia does have first strike, which makes it, like, not the actual worst. Do you think the third push should be a celebrated? Maybe. I saw 3 pushes in a lot of the black-white lists I was looking at, so I kind of went with it. A lot of my sideboarding decisions were just very off the cuff because I don't have a lot of modern experience anymore. I copied a lot of the lists I saw online. But this looks like probably a decent spot to be. Maybe like 3 Recipes is too excessive. Maybe you only really want 3 Recipes against like the super graveyardy decks. I'd probably keep in like 1 Thalia. Keep it in 1 Cards Max, not like it. Yeah, but like you don't play Thalia because it has first strike. You play it because it taxes, and it doesn't really tax my opponent. Is why I cut them. But I could keep in 1 over the 3rd rip, I think. So it seems like yes. Aether Vial? That doesn't make sense in this deck. Ooh, we can Kaya their Aether Vial. Time to fucking get them. I don't really think I need this Rip. This Rip seems like a late game card. We're about to destroy my opponent's life with this Kaya. It's muscle memory from like having Mother Runes instead of Giver, but I think I have to attack. I should attack with this, right? Like if they want to do something to my board, I'm never going to be able to stop them, right? As long as this one is Summoning Sickness at least, like they could just Fatal Push the untapped one, and then that's it. Oh man, time to give them the business. All they have is this Gravecrawler. Push. Yeah, see, this is what I was talking about. I think we missed a damage, and like I should just. Been a free attack. That was no additional penalty you took by not. Yeah, I think so. Like I don't think there's a world in which I need to give this of the Summoning Sick Giver protection. The question is, do I want to Kaya this? Kaya. Oh no, Kaya goes down. Oh yeah, Kaya goes down to 2, which is Gravecrawler, which means they could either clear the Giver and clear my Kaya. I could just Kaya their Gravecrawler, but they have a violent one, so they could produce another threat. My alternative plan is like I could make a Displacer, and Displacer just like blocks their shitty 2/1. I'm probably fine with Kaya exchanging for this Aether Vial and like an attack. Plus, if they attack, I can just trade and then plus the Kaya and exile it. Although we could probably recast. We'll see. I mean, we also have this Rip. Whatever. Yeah. If they have another 1-drop, then the Kai is just dead regardless, and I don't need to block with the Giver in that case. Oh man, Carrion Feeder Gravecrawler combo. But we have Rip for that, so that's fine. Rip and Displacer just kind of bury that plan pretty badly. So we'll see what they do here. I assume just send both at Kaya right now. The block on Gravecrawler is free, right? Oh no, they're going to kill it regardless. It just forces them to sack, and they would... I guess forcing them to sack isn't nothing, right? Because then they would have to recast it if they want it. So the block on here is like totally free. Unless they have some instant speed creature maker, and then I just get super punished. Block the feeder. Blocking the feeder kills my Giver. Blocking the Gravecrawler keeps my Giver alive and forces them to sack, because they're clearing the Kaya regardless. If I block the Gravecrawler, it means that they're going to have to sack into the feeder in order to kill the Kaya. So I think this block is mostly free, barring some shenanigans from the opponent. Yeah. That block just forces them to put their Gravecrawler in the graveyard, which might gum up whatever their plan is this turn. Girl's Messenger. Well, we got a Rip. And a Path. Oof, that's good. I think... Do I path this Carrion Feeder right now? If I play the Rip, they'll probably sack the Messenger in response, right? Whereas if I play the Path and the Carrion Feeder, they're not incentivized to make this, to sack the Gyarados Messenger necessarily, and then we play the Rip. It gives them an untapped land, but they have 2 cards left. Yeah, I think pathing was first. That's fine. Messenger comes back. Yeah, they would sack it to make it bigger and drain me again, probably. If I just played the Rip out, because they can't get it off the board. Okay, they're sacking it anyway, which is fine. But in this case, they might have not sacked this Gross Messenger if I line it up this way. But I also do give them the land, which might end up mattering. I don't know. I think we still want to Rip just to get rid of this Gravecrawler right now. Should have played Rip. I was just literally talking about why I wanted to play Path then Rip, right? If I play Rip then Path, then they're guaranteed going to sack the Messenger, but if I Path then Rip, maybe they don't for some reason. Maybe because they think that like the Gross Messenger being sticky is important, like being able to die and come back. But they value draining me and making their Gross Messenger bigger over that, so I wasn't sure if that was the case. And like I don't know if it's screwing up. Like maybe they don't know about maybe them not knowing about the rest of the piece means that it's better for them. This card doesn't. Oh no, this does do a lot. This card triggers on my casts. That's kind of horrifying. Hopefully we can get this board locked down a little bit. We're getting pretty low here. If we draw like Wasteland Strangler or something, we should be fine. Or like Flicker Wisp. Yeah, that does literal nothing. I don't think they can attack very profitably. We're starting to stabilize. This puts us 1 land away from double activations. So Displacer keeps the zombies in check. That's kind of scary. I mean, I guess we're at 12. Oh no, shit. Ah, fuck. I was supposed to blink the zombie first. I'm a moron. Taking extra damage for no reason. Whoops. Too busy like reading the card to analyze what it actually did on the board. But yeah, they just like ping my face. Yeah. Well, record so far we're 2-2. One of which was definitely Moto's fault though. If they draw a creature, gives me access to double blinks. Do I need to cycle this? I think I might rather have double blink than cycle, right? I think I might. We'll see. I think I'll just pass the turn for now. But this blasting station might. I don't know. They have to sack a creature for every activation, so it's fine. Yeah, we'll cycle here, I think. Well, I'll put this in. So you could like get 2 activations here, but it doesn't matter because if I like pinging the giver twice, I can just blink the giver. Yeah, this is fine. They have Watery Grave as the last card in hand. Wait, no, they'd have to. Okay, they actually have to sack 3 creatures though, right? Because actually the giver re-enters, which re-triggers the blasting station untapping. I don't know, they just sacked their thing for no reason. Cool. That works, I guess. Alright, now we just get to make sure that they never draw a card, right? Oh no, I need to keep activations up to deal with this blasting station. When can I start attacking? Not yet. They are slowly going to kill me with this blasting station, but we're at 11. The virtual 8 from the current board state. Sure. Why are they pinging that? It's going to blink and it's going to gain a toughness again. I don't think they know how their blasting station really works. Yoink. What are you gonna ping now? You have nothing! Are you just gonna like lose your other 2/2 to deal? Okay, I think they were trying to kill the Sculler there, but I also like have a blink available. Whatever. This drains me for 2 and it makes it a 3/2. Probably not worth it. This blasting station makes like blinking a bunch of shit really weird. I can't even play this either while. Can I start attacking yet? I could probably actually start attacking with the Displacer, right? The Displacer attack means I'll blink. No, I'll blink my Tidehall, and I'll have 2 things to attack with. Never mind, because the Tidehall will be tapped. I can't attack yet still. This is so awkward. I think I'm only blinking this once unless they do something with their blasting station again. So I wanted to return to hand first, because I'm only doing this once. Oh shit. No, did I do that wrong? Whoops. Oh, they have nothing. Okay, well I'll just blink again, it should be fine. I fucked that one up. Thought I clicked on... I'm not used to putting it back in their hand and then taking it again. I clicked... Alright, I want this trigger to go away though. They could technically kill my giver here. but at the cost of their whole board. Wait, that okay? Yeah, that doesn't give it back. All right, that was more complicated than it needed to be. Their hand is just a watery grave. Can we just draw like something to kill them? Fatal Push. That probably does it, right? Means I can start actually attacking with this Eldrazi Displacer. Also means I'm only blinking once this. I'm probably actually blinking 0 times this turn. I'll have to blink at least once to get the Fatal Push online to kill the Messenger, but let's just do this and pass. I'm not gonna tide all of them this turn. I guess maybe I should. What could they possibly draw? Yeah. Geth's Verdict. Oh, good thing I didn't blink. What am I sacking? Am I sacking the Giver? I might be sacking the Giver here. Yeah, probably. I was supposed to take and give one of my creatures pro a color, but it doesn't matter. Push your zombie off a cliff. They sack it to deal me 1 damage. Yep. Tap that down. So we should attack for 5. Dog's going crazy in the other room. Ooh, another Fatal Push. Interesting. It's going to blink for Colossus. Sure. And we'll Fatal Push it so I can start. Oh, cancel. Oh, Revolt's only my stuff. Right, I think we will do the double blink here. Wait, yeah, they can only sack 1 creature, so hold control. But no, you don't target it twice. Hang on. Cancel. You don't hold control. You blink this. So you stack it so that the card goes back into their hand. Stack it like that. Then, before the card goes back in your hand, no, after the card goes back in their hand. Man, I haven't done this in so long. Then you blink it again. Then it doesn't matter. Then the auger goes underneath. Blasting station does whatever. And then I take their Lord guy forever. Ugh. More confusing than it needed to be. The addition of blasting station into the equation made it a nuisance for sure. My mouse is acting up. My mouse just like lost a ton of sensitivity for some reason. There we go. There's a hair in it. All right. I actually really liked Rip in that matchup. In this matchup, like they're very combo finish, like sack a bunch of their stuff, kill you oriented. So like Rip turned off a lot of their synergies. I really like the triple Rip. Thalia is still okay with like first strike blocking, but I think our other cards are still just better. So I think we'll just resubmit. Like maybe Thalia is better than a Thought Seer when you're on the draw. Wow, this hand is unplayable. Wow, this hand is unplayable. Wow, this hand is unplayable. But I'll probably keep this one. This hand goes like, it's perfectly fine as if we hit any other land, and we otherwise we're going to 4. Wow, this is not going super well, but we have 2 more hits to find a land, and then we have like Displacer and Strangler. There we go. I guess we actually want to lead on planes here, because we're probably more likely to path something than draw the other temple for the Thought Knot. We're probably doing neither. I think there are 2 drops that I would path. We've seen them. Oh, shit! This means that turns on our Wasteland Strangler. That's dope. I think I do need to path this. So we'll path it and then play Displacer. This hand is unplayable. Let's say it's Eldrazi Taxes. Well, to be fair, this wasn't like Eldrazi Taxes mana biting us bad. It was just like we had a 0-lander into a 1-lander. This mana ramps them, but I think to be mana efficient with our incredibly tight hand, I'd rather just kill this, play Displacer, then they'll play a thing, and hopefully we'll strangle it. Life will be great. You have a basic island. Neat. Oh man, I have to find another land. But if they just like play a captain here or something, we can strangle it. That's fine. Land, please. What are you gonna do with 1? Oh, right, that's it. Reborg. Sick. Let's see that hand, opponent. Fatal Push, Colossus, Augur. I think I want to take the Fatal Push with this one. They'll play Colossus or Augur next turn, and either one I can Thought Knot the other thing and then like strangle. I don't want them to like get the Revolt on it and push my Thought Knot. If they play the Colossus, I might strangle it instead of Thought Knotting their Augur, because I don't want them to get value off of it. If they play the Augur, I'll leave it and play for a turn and take the Colossus. Yeah, this deck's fine. Yeah, if we had taken the Fatal Push, we got pretty bad there. Let's Thought Knot the Diregraph Colossus. And just start beating them up with 4/4s. Nice. The good old turn 5 Aether Vials have been their opponent. Let's just strangle the Augur out of the way. They do draw a card, but it's probably fine. It means that we can just attack with our 4/4s. They're probably just like dead. You can also flicker with the Strangler next turn if they find a thing. Get them back this Fatal Push. Draw a card, lose a life. Crunch. All right, this is a solid 5. Managed to pull it back against blue-black zombies. Yeah, they're just super pummeled. Solid lines. Punch. We're just not even gonna play this Flicker Wisp. You never know. Wait, oh, this is Xaxes. Never mind. I thought there was another turn to play. Whew. Hey, look, our first modern point. We did it. Probably not getting 30 before the second one goes around. Maybe I'll play it in the third or something if I keep playing. That was fun. Giver Runes felt like extremely powerful, honestly. I think maybe Taxes isn't like obviously tier 1 or anything, but I think Giver Runes is definitely a power boost to this deck. Like in our game against Blue Red Phoenix, like Giver Runes was nuts. What did we play before that? We played like Blue Black Control. Giver Runes is like just also great. Mono Red Phoenix, not so. Mono Red Phoenix and the Hogak deck, we just kind of got our faces punched in. Hogak because Moto decided not to sideboard us, and then Mono Red Phoenix because we kind of got nut drawn game 1, and then game 2 we had like a lousy 6. But I don't know. This shell felt really powerful. I think I almost certainly still want 23 lands. I cut down to 22 because I'm a greedy piece of shit, and I didn't know what I wanted to cut. Because like a lot of these cards are so powerful and so good, especially in tandem with Giver of Runes. Like a lot of previous iterations of Eldorado Texas played 3 Thalia, but like Giver of Runes Thalia curves just make Thalia so much more powerful. The addition of a 1-drop that basically like, while it doesn't protect itself, it does just like Dauntless Bodyguard. It like protect or not Dauntless Bodyguard. That's a 2/1, right? Whatever. There's an old one that's like a 1/1 and it sacks to give a creature pro color. Basically, it just gives us protection to one of your like 2-drops, and that's something that these Taxes strategies have really been missing. Because like if your opponent just has like a bolt for your 2-drop or a push or a path or whatever, then your 2-drops do get a lot less powerful. As for the sideboard, so Plague Engineer never mattered, but probably much better than Pontiff against that Zombies deck, I guess. Plague Engineer is interesting. I'll keep it in the sideboard for now to test out. Combo seems nutty. I talked about it earlier. I'll keep talking about it. Combo plus Giver Runes is like very good at draining your opponent for a lot. And most of our other cards didn't matter. Fatal Pushes were good. Rest in Pieces were good. And we never reported in like Damping Sphere, Gideons, or Stonies. So I don't know. I'm curious to keep playing this archetype. I have a couple other lists cooked up for like mono white variants. I know Spider Space has like a red white deck with like Goblin Engineer as the shitty Stoneforge Mystic that I might give a whirl at some point, but I don't know. Giver of Runes seems really, really good. That's my assessment of the day. Giver of Runes definitely gives this deck life. If you thought that Dozen Daggers was bad, probably because it's not great, then I think it definitely gives it a chance to shine again. Maybe we'll see. I don't know what changes I would immediately make. Something needs to get covered for this 23 landing because I think I do just want 23, just in general. Like almost all the modern Death Attacks variants play 23 lands. The silent clearings never really mattered. I cut the shambling vents and the godless shrine for them because I didn't want tap lands in my Giver of Runes deck, and I think silent clearing is probably better than godless shrine. But the mana base will probably need tweaking as well. We'll see. But anyway, that's enough of me rambling. We'll see more in the future. I will still obviously be playing a lot of Legacy, but I'll sprinkle in Modern a little bit, at least until I figure out that I hate the format again. But for now, I'm reasonably curious of what these Taxes shells can do with Giver of Runes. So I'm going to pull up someone to host. Thanks everybody for hanging out. Hope you had a good time. Who's playing I should still probably host Legacy. Well, Barra's playing Legacy. Alright, we'll host Barra. Just wait till Neoform comes in. Then we'll play Spider Space's Stompy list, and just like turn one Leon and Arbiter Athalia, then they never win. But yeah, this deck probably never being Neoform, right? They have to win the die roll, and then they have to not turn one you. I mean, I did play a league with that deck. The turn one rate's not like that high. It is higher than it should be. The fact that it has a consistent at all turn one kill is like a little bit silly, but oh, Yawgmoth Fit. He's playing Yawgmoth, the new creature in Nick Fit. Oh man, that's a sick combo with Veteran Explorer. That's actually super busted. That's pretty dope. But anyway, Mark said thanks for watching. As always, you can follow, subscribe, donate if you want to support the content. If you want to see your modern deck lists play, if you want to see like a different modern Taxes deck, feel free to toss some money my way. Let me know. Definitely curious and seeing a lot of these like different shells. Other than that, subscribe to YouTube, follow me on Twitter, yada yada. Links are below. I'm tired and still need to go make dinner and stuff. So I'll see you guys all next week.